How's it going, YouTube? It's Rootjunky here. Today I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to install TWRP recovery. Yes, that's right, TWRP recovery has become available for the Nexus 9, and so today we're going to show you the easiest way to flash that to your device just using some apps and downloading some stuff from the web. Just like this. What's up? Yes, a little crooked, but updates will fix that. Let's go do it. Alright, let's show you the easiest way to install TWRP recovery on your HTC Nexus 9. That's what we're going to show you. Let's do it. So to do this, you're going to need a couple things. One of them is you're going to need this application. This is called Flashify, and it is for root users, so you have to have root access to do this, but this makes it super simple to get TWRP recovery installed on your device. So go ahead and download Flashify. That's going to be number one. Number two, come in here and I'll give you links to both these things. And this is Team Wins or TWRP Recovery's website. Go to Get TWRP for your device and type in Nexus space, or yes, we'll go back space 9, and right there it is, TWRP for Nexus 9. This will be official. Come over here where it says download the newest image file, right there. And then you want the latest one, which is going to be right there. Boom. Let that thing start downloading. It should. Actually, you know what? I've already downloaded one, so it's right there. So once it's downloaded, yeah, here you go to this wait screen and then it'll download. So go ahead and let it download. While it's downloading, we're going to open up Flashify. And you got to grant it super user rights. So I went ahead and did that already. And then I want you to go over here that says backup and restore and back up your current stock recovery. So I'm going to back it up to my SD card, so back it up. And now I'm not sure if this is going to work here. Let's see. There you go, it did. So we back that up, back up current kernel. This is the root kernel you have installed on the device. Because you have root access, you have a custom kernel or a patched kernel, I guess would be maybe the better way of saying it. So there you go, you got a couple backups right there. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to go to Flash Recovery Image. And first of all, I'm going to go ahead and see if sometimes Flashify is updated and you can just download it right from the app and flash it. So we're going to try that first. If it doesn't, we're going to choose the file. That's what we downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and try this way. Download TWRP. So no recovery is found for device because it's not been updated yet. So we'll go to recovery again. This time we're going to say choose file. Alright, and actually it went right to my latest download, which is right there. So we're going to go ahead and choose that one. Here again you can see it again, open recovery, TWRP 2.8.2.1 Volantis image, which is, Volantis is the code name for this device. And then it says location, data, blank, 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 Flashify app, blah, 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 blah. So flash recovery, you're going to go ahead and say yep. So let's let this thing flash. Alright, flash complete. Now you can either reboot or choose to flash something else. So we're going to say reboot and see if we get TWRP recovery on the device. If everything went correctly, this should reboot into TWRP recovery. I'm not sure if it's going to, but hopefully everything did. I know there's some glitches with root on this device still because of Lollipop. There were some new things that had to be done to get it rooted correctly. So I'm just curious if this is actually going to work or not. And looks like we did. Looks like there's some off-center going on to this image. Let's let it finish opening here and see if it's off-center, if it just needs some work still. I'm just kind of curious how this is going to work up. But we are on the Team Wins screen. This is the normal boot up screen. There we go. Alright, so it is officially on here. It is officially working. It is off-center. So who cares really? It's just a look thing. I'm sure this will be tweaked in later updates, but for now, with this version, you're going to be off-screen, off-center a little bit. But like I said, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me even a little bit, really. But if it comes out with a new one, I'm sure they'll fix that. So you can see I have time, battery, and CPU temperature in Celsius. There you go. That is it. It's like I said again, TWRP recovery. And it's got the version on it and everything. right up there. I'm kind of curious if I can change that from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let me just see if I can. I'm just curious. I don't even know. I don't see anything in there. Let's go back. Go to settings. Vibration duration, screen stuff, theming, MD5s, time zone. Doesn't look like I can change that, but I was just curious if I could. But right here, now that you've got this on here, I would highly recommend going ahead and making that first Android backup. I did just update this thing to 21R for me, and it does have root, so I'm going to go ahead and do a backup right here. Go back up everything. I'm going to do everything. Vendor is actually, well, you know what, I'm actually curious what vendor is. I'm not sure how that functions. How that vendor works. I know we have data, cache, system, boot, but vendor, I'm not sure what that is. I need to do some Googling and find that out for myself, actually, because I'm a little curious. Looks like this backup is going to take quite a bit of space. I'm looking at 4.5 gigs probably, and I've got about, well, this is a 16 gig model, so I've got about 8 left. So it will be a really big backup. I'd highly recommend backing up and maybe moving it off the device onto your computer, just so you know you have it there, or you know, maybe don't back up data if you're just worried about something bricking. That'll free up a lot of space. I've got some pretty heavy games on this thing. So that being said, I'm going to do the full backup though. I'm going to go ahead and enable compression to give me a little bit more space on the device, and go ahead and back this up. But that's pretty much it, guys. That is the full install here. Once you're done with your first backup, go ahead and shoot back and get this whole device back and running. You just go ahead and do reboot now once the backup's done, and boom, you'll have TWRP recovery on your Nexus 9. So super excited about that. Been waiting for this for a while. Hopefully this will bring a lot more cool development, custom ROMs, and all that fun stuff as well. So stay tuned for that on the Nexus 9. So something I want to point out to you guys that I thought was interesting is right here, backup system, and this must be new for this new version of TWRP. I think it's pretty cool. It actually gives you some nice percentages. So you have files, number of files backed up, and total number of files and percentage. Then you also have your data size so far, right there, which is almost 700 megabytes, and of the total size of the backup, which is going to be 4,122 megabytes, or basically 4 gigs, and then it gives you the percentage of that it's done. So it really gives you a nice overview of how the backup's going live, and I like that. I think that's very nice, a nice feature here of a new version here of TWRP. Okay, there we go. We wrapped up backup for me for backing up 4 gigs. You can see right here it says backup complete in 980 seconds. Yeah, that's put that to 60 seconds per minute. And yeah, do the math, boom, there you go. It's going to take a while. Let's put it that way. So from here, just reboot system. You've got your first Android backup, and you are ready to rock and roll on this Nexus 9. So there you go, guys. That wraps it up for Nexus 9 TWRP recovery install. Very simple. Like I said, use that Flashify app. Is really nice. Another cool thing that you guys can do with it, besides flashing recovery and backing up stock recovery, is go ahead and you can use the kernel feature, which is also very nice. So if you want to install that Elemental X kernel, you can go ahead, back up your stock kernel, flash Elemental X, check it out. If you don't like it, restore your stock kernel. Very simple. You can do that also. I think there's a Fire Ice kernel or something like that that's on XDA as well. So again, same thing, download the kernel image, flash it manually just like you saw me do with the recovery image, just do it to the kernel option. So very cool, very easy to use. Love Flashify. If you want to have multiple flashes every day, you're going to want to download the paid version of the application. You think you only get 3 flashes per day with just the free version. So I do have the paid version. I do think it's well worth it. Support the developer. Very cool application. There you go. That's going to wrap me up for today. Hope you guys liked this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you did, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Rootjunky out.